And just like that, the Fox movies died with a whimper. You know, it is a little sad for a series that I've been doing since like what, April maybe? May, I forget when I started this review series reviewing all the Fox superhero movies. And now it's over. I do have one more Deadpool related video I'm going to put out next week, but in terms of like movies, we're done. Which is sad. I really enjoyed reviewing all these Fox X-Men movies, but I did feel like it got harder and harder to do towards the end because, I mean, other than Logan and Days of Future Past, like, it was mostly shitty movies. Or movies that had some good qualities but still weren't great, like X-Men Apocalypse. So, yeah, well, here we are talking about New Mutants. New Mutants is an interesting movie because when I first saw the trailer for this movie, I was like, I don't know what this is. Then when what I learned about the movie is like, oh, it's an X-Men project, and I was kind of excited about it because it was kind of like a horror-ish take. I really wasn't sure what they're going to do. But then it got delayed, had all these reshoots, and it got fucked over, and then it released during COVID with no fanfare. And basically, I was stuck at home, and none of the theaters were open because it was COVID. I got to so I bought the 4K Blu-ray because I was excited to watch it. I like the X-Men movies, and I didn't watch Dark Phoenix, but I don't know why this one interested me. So I watched it, and I remembered nothing about it, just instantly. And I feel this way now. I think New Mutants is really bad, just genuinely. First of all, at the time I didn't know what the comic book source material is, but then I read the fucking comic source material, and I was like, oh shit, they fucked over fans of this comic book material. Like, Fox superhero movies have never been the most accurate to, like, the comics, right? But this one is, like, particularly bad. Like, this, it shouldn't even have the name New Mutants. There's literally nothing in common with the New Mutants comics, like, at all. And so I don't know why it's called the New Mutants, but it is, and it wasn't very good. Basically, New Mutants is kind of a horror-ish take on the X-Men franchise, but really not. It's more just this, all these three people locked in a mental institution. And I don't know, it's super obvious what's going on throughout the movie, but there's like a mystery. I won't spoil it if you haven't seen it, because I think a lot of people don't even know this movie exists. So I feel kind of weird spoiling it, I guess. But it's just really shitty. It's got a lot of great actors. You got the guy who plays Nancy's boyfriend in Stranger Things. What's his name on the show? I'm forgetting. Jonathan. But yeah, I forget the actor's name. But yeah, he's in this movie. He's a decent actor. You got Anya Taylor-Joy and some other people who are pretty decent actors. And they all suck in this movie. They're just not good here. The material here just does not work. And it could have worked. You got all these different characters locked together with powers, and they're dealing with like teenage issues and stuff. It's kind of like the Breakfast Club, but for mutants, almost a little bit. Kind of, not really, but you know, there could have been something done with that to be interesting, have some fun with it. But there's no life, energy put into the direction, the tone of this movie. It really just doesn't know what it wants to be. It's just a nothing movie. I instantly forgot after I watched it today, and I instantly forgot it when I watched it like 3 years ago. God, it's been that long. But yeah, I think there's a reason this is probably the most forgotten Marvel project of all time. And really, of all time, this is the most forgotten Marvel project of all time. So, yeah, I will just say I really enjoyed a lot of the stuff I've talked about with these movies. I am very excited for Deadpool 3. We'll talk about Deadpool related video next week, like I said, so stay tuned. But yeah, great stuff